Welcome back to another episode of Facts and Stats NBA Finals Champions Edition. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and put somebody on. I'm here with three out of our four usual co-hosts. Mark couldn't be here with us tonight, so it's just me, Evan King. As we all know, some champions were crowned last night. Um, so we're gonna talk about it. Before I get into it though, I want to say, you know, thank you to Adam Silver, NBA leadership for even making the continuation of the season possible. Like that, the year we had, we needed that joy for 3 months. And shout out to all the workers, you know, doing their thing too. No positive COVID test the whole time. But last night, the Lakers closed out the series, winning 4-2 overall, and a pretty convincing win over the Miami Heat. Um, Congratulations to the Heat. King, what's your thoughts on it? Are you surprised or what's going through your mind about it?
I'm surprised the series went. I mean, well, no, I won't say I'm surprised the series went 6 games because I kind of felt it was gonna go 6 games and all that. But definitely shout out to the Lakers. For winning it. For winning it all and all that, and the conditions of the COVID and all that. Salute to them. Salute to LeBron for his fourth ring, and salute to other guys who they finally got their first rings. Like especially shout out to Quinn Cook because from PG. And all that. And also Rondo being the first player to win the championship with the Lakers and the Celtics, two ops teams, always had that rivalry and all that. And they both tied at 17 championships. But it was good to see the Heat put up a fight because a lot of people counted them out game 4 games or maybe 5 or whatever. But Jimmy wasn't going to let that rock, even with the young boys. They still got a lot of growing to do and all that. And I don't think this is the last time you'll see him in the finals. To be honest with you, great
Yeah,
coaching.
I agree.
They got a lot of development to do, but I think they good. Just a couple, probably a couple big pieces or whatever. Like they good on like the small ball, the guards, and all that stuff. I say like another addition to the big man to help out Bam, from the bench. They be right back.
Yup. Ev, man, I know it hurts.
Nah,
I
I'm not
know it
hurting.
hurts.
I'm not hurting at all. This is probably the first time in my life. One of my team. Well, usually when my teams go, we win. Besides the Heat losing in 2014, but when the Ravens go to Super Bowl, we win. Kentucky when they went to big stage, we win. So I mean, honestly, it didn't hurt me, bro. I don't feel no type of way because on the other side is LeBron and AD winning that ring. So you know what I'm saying? It's all love on my end. We fought, and that's all that matters. We fought, and like Keem said, it's a developmental thing. So Tyler Hero, he was turning the ball over a lot in the first half last night. Like he didn't really look too comfortable last night, and he only finished with 7 points, shooting 3 for 10. He gotta grow. It was only Jimmy first year here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So the first year and you make the finals in your first year, like I love it. On top of the teams that we beat to make the finals, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I got a lot of respect for that Heat. Like I've been calling the Lakers Heat finals for for the all through the bubble. So that's a team I got high respect
The
for.
only
I
team,
do.
the only reason why I was rooting against y'all the whole time, to be honest with you, bro, don't get me wrong, LeBron's the greatest player to ever play the game, in my opinion. He's my GOAT. The only reason why I was rooting against y'all because I didn't want to play y'all. Like I knew we could beat any other team, but if it was the Lakers, I know we didn't really have no chance. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play the Clippers. I'd rather play the Nuggets. I'd rather play the Rockets, and I'd rather play the Blazers. I'd rather play every single team in the West besides the Lakers because I knew at the end of the day, if LeBron was to make another finals and he had to play against Stephen Curry and he had to play against KD, he wasn't losing.
Yeah, that and I kind of like felt I feel you on that because it's just like I know I was comfortable rooting for y'all because I knew we had LeBron.
Right.
And I knew that it's still kind of early for y'all. It just
Right.
kind of felt like it was just our time right now. That's it. I just think for y'all team in this situation, I just think it's bad timing. Y'all ran
Yeah, yeah.
into arguably one
It,
arguably the greatest player of all time, and he got another top 5 teammate top 5 teammate in the league. So
this, I feel like this.
but hats off to y'all because y'all did what a lot of people didn't think y'all would do.
Right.
Yeah, nobody expected it really. It's like it felt like we was kind of like the only ones that kind of saw it coming.
Hey, facts and
Facts
stats
and stats.
was
That's a
the
fact.
only media that picked the
From
Heat
the jump,
because
though.
all
Yeah,
three of
from
us
the
here
jump.
picked the Heat from the jump.
Yeah, from the jump. From the jump.
And you could go back to the
You know what I'm saying?
episodes.
From
All
the
of us
jump.
at one point since the first round,
Mm-hmm.
all of us said, we got the Heat, and that's
People
crazy
was
that
laughing at me. People
they
was
was the
laughing at me when I was saying it, bro. People was laughing at me. And not even on no
exactly.
bias type of thing. I really feel like we was the best complete team in the East. And like this is still my favorite Heat team all time. You know what I'm saying? Although they came up short, but we came up short against LeBron James. You can't feel bad about that when it's LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So like
I feel as though with the East, it's like the East has always been like ever since LeBron left, it's always been up for grabs, really.
right.
So it's like we all know Milwaukee wasn't going. That's for a fact because they just shoot themselves in the foot, like, and so it's like you really just got to look at other teams. They had a better chance than them, and
My main thing from this playoffs is knowing Pat Riley. He know this is the off season. I know he wants to wait to 2021 for free agency and things like that, but he got to make another move right now. Like, yeah, we can bring this same exact team back and make some noise, but we need another piece right now. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like King, you were saying about another big man. Like even a little Serge Ibaka, that can be a great piece off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Who's a free agent too, by the way. So
Because it's like you need that extra body, and Kelly on the key.
yeah.
I feel as though he just there really, but he doesn't like he's not a factor, and he's not even like I wouldn't even say an asset really. He's just another person to fill the board. But you need like somebody like a Serge Ibaka or shoot an Al Horford, like somebody in that caliber that like can give you buckets and then put a little fear in somebody else's defense and all that.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like the Heat roster doesn't need a big move. I just feel like y'all need a couple enhancements there and like here and there, and then some development from y'all young guys.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all need a big move because you watch the way y'all play, which is why I don't understand why more people didn't pick the Heat because that tell you a lot of people don't really be watching, but you just watch the Heat play and you could just look at it and you could tell like that's championship basketball. I seen it from the first time the Lakers played the Heat earlier in the season, and I was like, wow, these dudes got it. And I never saw that. I don't see that in Milwaukee because the way they play there, like they go up against a great coach like Eric Spoelstra. He get out schemed, and the East got coaches. They got Nick Nurse, Brad Stevens, and Eric Spoelstra all in the same conference. So y'all like I've been saying when I picked y'all got the pieces. So I just feel like y'all need some roster enhancements. Like a Serge Ibaka would be good for y'all because that could stretch the floor, and he can help Bam out too with some things being a vet, and he could actually shoot. That's one thing that really hurt y'all last game because they was dropping all the way back. Like they was leaving Bam open. Like Bam be at around the free throw line, and we not even worried about him even trying to pull for a jumper. So him being able to shoot, it would help y'all a lot. And some more, just small enhancements that y'all could pick up in free agency.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm just ready to see how this team gonna come back. I know this is probably gonna be the last year Bam don't average 20. He's gonna be a 20 and 10 guy going forward. Tyler Herro's gonna come back better. Duncan gonna come back averaging more. We still got to resign Dragic, but I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? I'm not upset at all. The big question is now that I have for you, like, do you think the Lakers can two-peat? Because the Warriors coming back healthy. I think the Clippers are going to come back a better team with better chemistry. The Nuggets, they're going to be healthy. Well, who knows who's going to be healthy actually, but they're going to be back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Mavericks are going to be better. So do you think the Lakers can two-peat? That's my question to you.
I really think the same thing I just said about the Heat. I don't think we need to make any huge moves, but we need some upgrades throughout the roster. We still got Danny Green under contract for another $15 million, so I don't really know.
Let him go.
He's stuck here, I guess. But people on 1-year deals might not be coming back. Like I think JaVale is on in 1 year. I know JaVale shouldn't be coming back because he's kind of useless. He's a good team guy, team chemistry guy, but we need to get better because the league is gonna do nothing but get better. We're the champions now, and now we gotta defend it. Now it's everybody's after us now, so we gotta We got to pick up some more pieces in free agency, some more consistent pieces. I want to keep KCP on the roster
Yeah.
for sure because he showed out. I want to keep Alex Caruso because he's a good decision maker and good defender. Um, Rondo, dang,
And
oh,
that's who really saved y'all last night. Rondo, man, if it
Rondo
wasn't
got
for
busy. Rondo got busy, so yeah, keep Rondo. I'm not the GM, so I don't know who we gonna let go. I don't even know who's upcoming in the free agency class right now because everything's all messed up. I usually know it on any other season, but I ain't really been looking. And then I don't even really think the free agency class is really that crazy
yeah,
this
it's
year.
not. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I think the best
So
player is probably Montrezl Harrell,
yeah,
Fred VanVleet. That's the best. Those two, I believe.
yeah, and those guys gonna want
That's
some money. I
that's
don't even think we're gonna have the money to get those guys.
What you saying, King?
you know who I would like to see because with the West, and that's a good thing you asked them that question. Because with the West, it's the teams you mentioned, Clippers. Of course, they're gonna be better. I think they're gonna be better as far
Yeah.
as like they're gonna try to get a coach that can get them over the hump, and also they need a point guard. So if they can
True.
try to get a hold of Fran Van Fleet and him
Mhm.
and Kawhi already got that chemistry from Toronto.
What's crazy? Van Vliet on the Clippers would make him so much better
Yeah.
than
Way better.
having a Lou Will or a Patrick Beverly. But like a Patrick Beverly he could be off the bench and you start with Van Vliet. And that would give them because my thing with the Clippers this year, which is why I never really believed in them. One of the reasons why I never really believed in them is because you they play Lou Will on the floor, but once in the playoff you play Lou Will on the floor, you got Lou Will on the floor, he's gonna get destroyed defensively.
Mm.
It's no way, it's really no way around it. And then they don't really have like a point guard like a real
Yeah.
point guard like most championship teams usually have
If they had
like
Rondo, that'd be way better. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
we
But
had Rondo,
that's
and
why they
then we
wanted.
had Braun playing point guard. So
Right.
we had it like that times too. The Raptors, with Kyle Lowry and Fred Van Vliet, um, like Jason Kidd ain't win one, but he got there. Like point guards, like a point guard, it don't even got to be
Just
the
got
best
one.
point guard in the league.
Yeah,
I
Jason
think
Kidd.
I
Oh
think
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
tweaking.
he
I'm
got
I'm
one.
thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking of them separately. Nets Jason Kidd and Mav Jason Kidd. I'm tripping, but yeah, they having that point guard and especially one that's been there before. That would help them a lot. Um, Dang, that's kind of scary.
about to say because it's
I don't
kind of
even think they
like
got the room for that though.
Yeah, it all depends. I don't even think they got the cap room either because they re-signed Beverly. They got Paul and Kawhi maxed out.
we signed Beverly.
Yeah, they re-signed him last year, going into this year. Zubac got a contract extension as well too. That's why I don't think they're gonna be able to re-sign Montrez this year.
And Van Vliet, if he leaves Toronto, he's
He
gonna
wants
want
a
a
max.
bag.
Yeah,
He's
he's
only
gonna want
gonna
a
leave
max.
it for a bag.
Yeah, he's gonna want a max. I think Van Fleet probably end up in New York. That's my guess. As of right now, I think he's gonna end up in New York.
Come on, the Knicks.
The Knicks, yeah. I think he'll end up there.
I would not want him to do that to himself. Nah.
Hey,
I mean,
sometimes,
I was saying about-
for the
sometimes
bag,
you can be that piece that
what
can
if-
turn the team around.
Nah, I don't even
I mean,
care
what
about
does
none of
they
that.
need,
You
bro?
look, dude got his ring.
Yeah, he got his
you
ring.
Go
Go get that money.
You go get that bag.
Hell
That
yeah.
I
bag.
don't care.
Okay.
And you could be a star in New York because New
Exactly.
York, like they
It's
team
market.
don't even got to be good. New York, I lived in New York for 12 years, so I know New York. They love them Knicks, whether they good or they bad. And I know Fred Van Vliet is a guy that could have some great games. So he could be a star in New York. He already a championship, and he could be getting that bag and living in that big market. That's hey,
Yeah, that'd be a good thing for him. I'm not gonna lie,
that'd be a good move for Freddie.
And
But
if you plug him in there, bro, that team is not even bad if you think about it because it's gonna be him and RJ in the
It's
backcourt.
not. It's
Julius Randle,
exactly.
Mitchell Robinson, who's riding as well. Just them four pieces alone to be solid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll
Yeah,
see.
and I see a lot of people. They try to they say, "Oh, I don't want. Why would they do that? Why would they give Van Vliet all that money? It's not like he gonna, bring you to a championship or not." But like when you a struggling team, it's not gonna be It's not gonna be no championship or bust. Like the problem with teams now, like the Knicks, is instead of trying to be the best you can be at that moment, you try to tank, and that doesn't work out for people. Like you see all these teams that was tanking, they still there. Like the Knicks is
But
still
sometimes,
there.
but
You can't.
sometimes, but sometimes being the best you can be don't always work out in your favor though. Look at the Rockets. They've been the best they can be, but look, they haven't even reached the finals. You know what I'm saying?
But then look at the Heat.
Yeah, but did we
They
win? But did we win?
But y'all got there though. That's better than just putting your fan base through decades
It's
of
But the thing is,
torture.
I don't
The
think
Knicks-
he ever tanked though. I don't think.
yeah, we haven't. We
Yeah,
haven't.
that's the point I'm trying to make. Like instead of taking, be the best you can be. Like that's my
But we
argument for
also
people
draft.
saying
We also draft well, bro. The Knicks don't draft
Exactly.
well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it all comes down. They pick Frank Ntilikina, whatever the hell his last name is. Nikina, whatever the hell. That they messed
and
up.
that and
You know what I'm
look
saying?
and that should tell them that tanking for them top 3 and 4 picks ain't working for them.
Yeah,
Maybe
true.
they'll draft better if they got less high prospects to choose from.
Mhm.
Because a lot of these championship teams, they're filled with guys drafted outside the lottery.
Yeah.
Like the Raptors didn't have a single player drafted in the lottery. Who y'all got?
Honestly, we didn't. Well, we did. We got Bam and Hero, but they was at 13 or 14 around.
That's like late lottery. Yeah, that's late
so-
lottery. Like that's barely missing the playoffs. So
But I say to be real with you, in the NBA, there's no such thing as tanking because you're not guaranteed to get a number 1 pick, no matter how. If you had the biggest
True.
the loss record in the world,
exactly.
you can
I
probably
know all
still
about that.
you can only take it in the NFL because your record is guaranteed you'll pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pick. So it's like with the NBA, I honestly I don't like the lottery. I really don't like how they do it. I feel as though
I think it should go to the worst. I think it should just.
Yeah,
like
the worst
football.
team should get the highest pick. Like, come on, like Golden State, really number 2. Like, come on.
But look, they made trades though. That pick come from a trade. Well, no, never mind.
Nah,
That's because of their record. Yeah, that
They
was because of their
gonna
record.
get a center. They gonna get a center, and they gonna be back in it. So,
They probably gonna trade that pick though. I want them to trade that pick. They shouldn't draft that pick.
but I'm not. I'm mad that y'all really said Patrick Beverly. Damn, they really
Yeah,
signed
they
him.
signed Patrick Beverly.
Because all he is he's not even a good facilitator. Be honest.
to be honest, to me, he's not really that valuable of a defender to me.
Not at all. Like,
I think I think he's just like real pesky
He just
and stuff
annoying,
like that.
bro.
And the media kind of like big that up. Like he is not a second team all defense player.
Yeah.
He's not a top 4 defensive guard in the league.
He's not even a better defender than Drew Holiday.
He's not
And
nowhere
he gets more
near.
hype than Drew Holiday on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Not even better
Exactly.
defender than Marcus Smart. It's a lot.
all
of
they
guys.
do is
I don't even think he's a better defender than Lonzo Ball.
I like that.
probably not. You're right.
I
Probably
like
not.
that. I like that.
Just based off what I seen. You know what I'm saying? I know he gets steals and stuff, but like in the playoffs when you really gotta guard somebody, I don't be seeing it. But real quick before we wrap things up, I don't know how we started talking about the Knicks for that time. But let's just let's talk about LeBron. We ain't say nothing about LeBron like that. He averaged 30, 12, 8.5 on 59% field goal percentage. I just really want to just take a little second to really talk about how big that is in his 17th season, especially with all the minutes and games he played to still perform at this level and lead a team to a ring is crazy, especially after hearing doubters all year long. It's just wild to me. First player in NBA history to get a Finals MVP with 3 different teams. LeBron did LeBron thing. I ain't have a doubt in my mind, but he said he want his damn respect, and hopefully he starts to get it.
We only got 2 minutes left, so I mean, I respect what you just said on LeBron. I'm gonna say something very quick, then I'm gonna let Keem say something. It's just straight up. I know the documentary came out, Jordan documentary came out this year, and a lot of people saying, "Oh man, no, without a doubt, he's the GOAT." And I definitely understand it, and I respect that. But man, we living in a time for the past 20 years. We've been seeing LeBron James, and it's just that simple.
LeBron.
10 straight Finals appearances, 4 rings, 4 regular season MVPs, 4 final MVPs. He's an All-Star Game MVP. He done did everything but the dunk contest, and he probably would have won that too. He been all defensive team. He finished top 3 defensive player of the year. That's my GOAT. That's the best player alive to me. Until he retires, and I just want him to get if not one more. I mean, if not two more, at least one more ring. I know it's gonna be hard though, in my opinion, but I want him to get at least one more ring.
And what I got to say is he's still not better than Michael Jordan. But we gonna wrap this up. Good episode. We'll go. What?
We appreciate all of our supporters. Like, comment, subscribe. Before I go, still Heat Nation for life. We will be back. No questions, without a doubt. I love my team, man. Shout out to Lakers, man. Shout out King James and AD.
Hey, man, shout out to y'all. Y'all, the Heat team, I really like that team, for real.
Definitely shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to the Heat, man. We're going to wrap this up, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on all platforms.
No asterisks on championships neither. I want to say some more, but I can't say it because we got to wrap it up. But no asterisks.
All right.